Hey guys, so this is the first cut crease tutorial that I've ever filmed and one of the first cut creases that I've done. I just wanted you to see how I do the cut crease. I'm not perfect at it yet, it still needs some perfecting, but I wanted you to have the experience and learn with me, and maybe you have some tips for me, maybe you get some tips out of this video. If you do have hooded eyes and want to do a cut crease on it, that would be great. I know it needs some perfecting and I'm also learning, so please let me know if you have any tips for me. I would love to hear your tips and tricks on how to do a cut crease, and yeah, if you want to know how to get this makeup look, then just keep on watching. Okay, so as usual I'm going to prime my eyes using my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. And now just quickly setting that using a white base eyeshadow, just to make the blending process easier and make the shadows go on a lot smoother. And I'm using my Morphe 35O palette for this look mainly. So as you know, I do have hooded eyes and it is a little bit harder to do a cut crease. And I have to say I'm still learning as well, so it is a process, but I wanted to film it for you just so that when you have hooded eyes and you're also trying to do cut creases, you can just grow and learn with me. And if you have any tips for doing cut creases on hooded eyes, then just let me know. First, with a little bit of a fluffy brush, I'm going to be applying a very light yellow base eyeshadow. Almost has the same tone as my skin, but just to ground the look and get that shape. And just apply a couple of layers of this, and we're really going to build up color very carefully and safely, because with the cut crease you can go wrong very easily, so take your time. Slightly wing it out and just keep building, building, building. Now I'm going to grab just a tiny bit darker and more taupey colored eyeshadow, just following that exact same shape. Going over those lines again and very carefully map out that cut crease. And as you can see, I'm drawing the cut crease just above my natural crease, just because my natural crease is super low and you won't be able to see the cut crease otherwise. Now we're slowly getting to that shape now. You can slowly see the shape getting there. Now that the shape is kind of there, I'm going to grab a smaller, more detailed brush. I'm going in with that same taupe shade, but because this brush is a little bit more detailed and precise, it will give us more color payoff. And I wanted this to be a little bit more cool tone because I'm going to be applying a cool toned lip, and I wanted it to match it a little bit. I think we have enough color for now. Maybe I'll adjust it later when the look is complete, but for now I'm going to leave it like this. And I'm grabbing a brow brush to carve out the shape of that cut crease using concealer, and you have to be very careful with this, not too much concealer, just. And now I'm just going to map out the shape of that cut crease. And take your time doing this, because this is probably the most important step. So they're somewhat even now, I think. And I'm just going to quickly set this with a white eyeshadow so it doesn't crease. And try to keep your eyes a little bit closed. So now that we've set that area, I'm going to go over it with the gold eyeshadow. And this is Makeup Geek's Magic Act. I'm going to wet my brush a little bit using MAC Fix Plus, just to get a little bit of extra intensity from that gold shadow. And just apply that gold shadow all over that blank space we still have. And I'm also going to be applying that here, just For that wing shape, we're going to do that with concealer also later. But really focus on those parts that are still empty. And now for that final part, I'm just going to go in with my finger because I think this gives just a little bit of extra pigment and it makes it stand out even more, as you can see already. So now I'm just going to do my base makeup. I'm going to be using the same products that I always use, so I'm going to speed through this process and I'll be back with you once I have this face done.
Till I get up, time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go.
So now that I did my complete face, I'll list all the details, all the products that I use in a description bar down below. I also apply some eyeliner, but I think I'm going to put that taupe color on the bottom lash line and connect the wings together. So I'm going to follow the wing up, just so that the two are a little bit more connected, because now it's a little bit loose. So I'm going to grab a smudger brush and that same taupe color that I have in my crease. I'm also going to run that on the lower lash line and connect that upwards. So just the tiniest bit, not too much, and just smudge it out, like so. But very carefully, but just so that the two are a little bit more connected. So for lashes, I'm going to be applying the Velour. It's Show Fluffy Lashes, my favorite fluffy lashes, and I think they will complete the look. So I'll be back. So the only thing that is left now is lipstick, and I'm going to be applying my recent favorite Kat Von D Bow and Arrow liquid lipstick. So now that I've straightened my hair and put on some lashes, this video is done. I really hope you enjoyed me doing this cut crease for you on my hooded eyes. I hope you learned something, and if you have any good tips or tricks for me, then just let me know in the comments down below, and also let me know what you want to see for my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.
And we'll grow in number,